welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I did a trash talk with you guys. The last one that I filmed got deleted, and then I didn't keep the trash because I literally will throw this away when I'm done talking about it. So that was just kind of a loss, but I've amassed a lot of stuff since then, so I thought we would go ahead and just sort of go through it. First thing I have is this Acquiesced candle in the scent Pink Peony. I picked this up on clearance and I was really excited to burn it. If you look in here, like, this burned down to the ground. Like, I have never had a candle burn like this before. It's pretty phenomenal, and the actual container is so high quality. You've got like thick glass here, but like it produces a lot of sooting first and foremost. And then I didn't feel like the scent was fantastic, like the scent throw. I really liked it on cold, but it just didn't produce for me. I have another Acquiesced candle, and I'm looking to see if it does the same thing. I had picked this up at TJ Maxx, so not a big deal, but I'd heard really good things about this brand, and I just didn't feel like this candle met all of those expectations based off of me hearing so much about it. I have these Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. These are the hydrating ones. Good grief. I recently tried out Neutrogena Makeup Remover wipes, and they are top notch. For the longest time, I thought simple ones were the best. They were easy to coupon, like they weren't that expensive. Like, what do I know? Then I tried these, and man, nothing holds a candle to these. I think these are the most superior wipes I've ever used. Yes, they are pricey, but like, I just get this near my eye makeup and it just melts away. It takes no rubbing, no effort. Like, it's just grand. And I'm probably gonna keep buying these once I'm out of other wipes. I'll probably start to really try to coupon for these because they're like 10 bucks at CVS, because CVS is always pretty expensive compared to like Walmart. But man, these are super good. I have this Dove dry shampoo. Ugh, I'm very happy this is gone. I will not buy this again. It just like didn't seem to do much of anything, and it just held on for forever, so I'm happy it's gone. I used up this Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This stuff is nice, but I feel like I blow through this super fast, so I wouldn't want to buy a full size because it would just get used too quickly for how expensive it is. I have the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. Again, I like these, but they're nothing compared to Neutrogena ones. I used up another one of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi cushions. I'm in the color W2, which I believe is light ivory. These are awesome. I know there's not a lot of product in here, but I have been couponing for these. This is like, I think, my third or fourth one that I've gone through. It's just awesome. I really, really like this stuff. If you're looking for something that's not super high coverage, but just will even out your complexion, this is what you need in your life. It's great. I have this Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel Mask by Some Act of God. I managed to finish this up, which I'm very happy about. I've really been trying to focus this year on like pots of masks. I have tons of sheet masks, and I feel like those are really easy for me to use up, but I really want to start focusing on a lot of these pots and bottles because they're going to expire, and I'm going to be really upset if I have a ton of these nice face products expire on me. I have yet another one of these Dream Lumi. I feel like I had a couple of these in my drawer and didn't realize that I was kind of using both at the same time, and that's why they're gone at the same time. But yeah, here's the second one. I used up the Malin plus Goats Clarifying Clay Mask. This stuff is nice, but I don't like it as much as the Bashika one that I've been or I don't like it as much as the Origin ones that I have been working on for my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo tag, I believe it was. I've got this Aussie Mega 24-hour flexible hold. I didn't like this. I don't like a hairspray that's a flexible hold. For me, I only really use hairspray when I put my hair in a bun and I want my flyaways to kind of stay down. And because this was a flexible hold, it didn't do that. I think if I sprayed my hair like right now, it would be good for that, but I don't use hairspray aside from that one very particular usage, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I used up the Renewal Premium Cotton Rounds. I really do like these, and I feel like they are a good deal, but I have to admit, ever since I've been using the really fancy ones that I got from Sephora, from Shiseido, I don't think I'm going back. Like, it really is super nice. I didn't think it would make a big of a difference. I was very skeptical, but you guys are right. Like, it's super worth it. They are so, so nice. So these were good. I give it a pinch, but I very much like the Shiseido ones. I've got the Clinical Strength Stress Response. I feel like this is like the Oprah Winfrey type of deodorant. This stuff is really good. I've been trying to not use aluminum-based deodorants. I feel like I'm going to be coming back to this in the future, but for now, I'm trying to just not use this particular brand. The Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. This was like one of the Sephora birthday like choices. It came with this, and I think like a little face mask, if I remember. I used to have this forever. I used this in the shower. It was just like my basic, whenever I didn't feel like exfoliating my face wash. I didn't like this. I didn't like the smell of it. It was like an orangey scent. It wasn't my jam. I'm very happy it's gone. I used up another one of the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaners. Seriously, this is the best. I have my OCD hand sanitizer from the e.l.f. line, which is the winter line of this year. It says Swirly Twirly Gumdrops. This was a really wonderful, like, bubblegum candy scent. I was a really big fan of it. I finished up this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Not a fan. I don't know if it was like the way it sprayed or like how watery it was or like liquidy, but this is not my idea of a way I want to put primer on. I much prefer like patting it into my face. I just didn't like this. I don't think I would ever want to buy it. I use this as like a heat protectant spray. I feel like I blew through this stuff. It didn't take very long to use up at all, and it was almost 2 ounces. So I feel like for that reason, I wouldn't want to buy it. I think the Tresemme stuff from Walmart is just as good at a fraction of the price. I used up a perfume. This is the Pacifica Island Vanilla Perfume Roll-On. I took this out of the roller ball because I find that the Pacifica roller balls are very ineffective at dispensing any kind of perfume, especially like perfume oils, which I think is what this is. The scent was okay. I didn't really love it. Probably wouldn't buy it. I used a Tony Moly I'm Real skin purifying mask. This was nice. I do enjoy these masks. The only thing that I don't love about them is that they're 20 to 30 minutes, which for me is a long time for a sheet mask, but when I was wearing it, I thought that it was effective and it did help clear my skin up when I was having a bit of an acne breakout. I went through my eyeliners recently and I decided to go ahead and throw some of them away. I'm getting rid of 2 of my like Kaolin. These are actually really sleek, I think, packaging wise products. Comes with a brush and a gel. I, for a long time, was using only gel eyeliners, and then I discovered felt tips, and they like just took over my world. They were a game changer for me. And I've had both of these for probably close to 3 years, and the product has separated from the packaging, which tells me that it's pretty dry and not worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Same thing for this mica gel liner. I never even used it, but it's completely separated from the packaging, so I'm just going to go ahead and pitch it. And then this Sephora one, I actually had really good progress going in this. When I first started getting into wearing eyeliner, especially gel-based, I would only wear brown. So we're talking like probably 4 years ago at this point. So this thing is about 4 years old, and even though I made really good progress on it, I feel like I need to not use it and just throw it away. I'm not really wearing brown much anymore. I'm going to try really hard this year because I have a few like brown eye pencils to bring brown back in, but I just love the look of brown. I just love the look of black eyeliner on me, so I'm not sure I'll ever be able to go back fully. The last 2 that I have are the Milani Ultrafine Liquid Liner and then the NYC Liquid Liner. I tried panning last year, the Milani one, and it was heinous, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. It's just not worth it. And when I tried the NYC one, it stung my eyes, so I don't know if it's just too old or like what the deal is, but I'm not going to go ahead and test the waters on that, so I'm going to go ahead and pitch both of these. I also used up this Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. Again, once I was able to start taking off the roller ball of these bottles, it has made using up perfumes so much easier. I find that it's a lot easier to dispense product. I feel like I'm applying it more often, so I love this scent. I would probably want another one of these, but I'll wait till like 100 Point Perk or something rolls around because that's what this was, and it's a really nice size. I've got this Ipkin New York Flash Cream Radiant Primer. This wasn't my favorite. It was a little bit too glowy and dewy looking, and I can err a little bit on the oily side when it comes to summertime, so I don't think it's best for my skin tone. If you have dry skin though, I feel like this would be really, really helpful for you. I used up 2 perfume samples. I've got the Replica Beach Walk, which you guys know I already bought a full size of, and then I have the Catherine Melandrino Style de Paris. These were both really nice. I wouldn't buy this one though. I got 2 Yankee Candle tarts. These are super old. I have not bought tarts in probably like at least a year, year and a half. And so I'm going to start focusing on using tarts up exclusively because I'm starting to worry that the scents on them are breaking down in a way. I didn't even know that was possible. But I have the juicy watermelon one, which I did not like the scent of. It just like, it just isn't watermelons. I don't know what it is, but it's just not a good scent at all. And then I had citrus tango in my kitchen, and it was pleasant. It was a nice citrusy scent, which I think is very appropriate for the kitchen, so I was pleased with that. 2 other items that I'm getting rid of. The first is this City Color Creamy Lip Stain in Flirtini. This has a weird scent. Like, it just smells like poison almost, so not going to use that at all. And then I'm finally tossing my Revlon Nail Art Sun Candy. It has nail enamel on one side, and then it has like a topper on this end. I've tried so hard to like this, and I have used it. Like, I've probably used half of both ends of this, and I just don't like the way it dries down. It dries down in a way that it doesn't look natural on my nails. It constantly will chip and break, and this end, this topper, like, just again creates like a weird texture on my nails that I'm not a fan of. And I've tried. I love these 2 colors. I really, really do. I'll be sad, but I just don't like the formula. So I need to just go ahead and say goodbye to it and stop trying to force myself to use something that I just absolutely loathe. The very last thing I have is quite devastating and also a little bit nasty, so I apologize in advance, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it. It is my Remington hair straightener. I have had this probably for maybe 5 years. I'm devastated. This was just frying the bejesus out of my hair, and it never would do that. This was originally kind of like, it's like the anti-humidity type of hair straightener. It had plating or coating on the plates that were designed to help keep your hair smooth and sleek and then be able to fight off like the side effects of humidity in the air. And I feel like it has always been very effective. It's just like the best hair straightener. I got it at Walmart. It was $50 at the time, which is a little bit pricey, but for me, I'm willing to spend around the $70 mark for a hair straightener if it will last because of how often I straighten my hair. And as soon as I could feel my hair turning straw-like, I tried to slowly figure out, like, was it my shampoo? Was it my hair oil? Is it my heat protectant? And I realized in the end it had to have been this. And when I touch the plates on here, I can kind of feel, you can see a little bit that it's just sort of worn away. And I'm heartbroken they don't make this anymore. So I went on a hunt at Walmart to find one. I very much trust Remington. I've always had good success with Remington, and they've always lasted a really long time. And I picked up a new one that I'm pretty pleased with. I think I'm going to do a review on it for you guys because it was pricey, especially for Walmart, but I'm really enjoying it right now. But I'm sad. This was a really nice hair straightener. It got me through a lot of tough hair days, so I'm happy with it, but at the same time, I'll definitely miss it. Alright guys, that's it for all of my trash. Like I said, a lot of stuff. I just keep plugging away at things, which is super exciting. I'll keep you updated on more of these. I have a Bath & Body Works trash talk coming up soon, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!